Ideas with Paint with Wendy, and I'm going to show you how to draw and paint pig from Minecraft. So the body starts with a square and a rectangle. I did a virtual birthday party where I had these cut out already, but you can do it with a ruler, and I will show you how. I'm going to do this with a Sharpie on a piece of paper, but you could do this with pencil first and then outline it with Sharpie. It's totally up to you. So I'm going to start with a square for the head, and I'm going to do kind of a little bit down from the top and a little bit over from the side. And I'm going to do a 3-inch by 3-inch square. So now we're going to do a rectangle. So come down from the top, and then you just want to draw a line. And then we're going to go down. So you want to go past where that square is, but leave room for the legs. And then we're going to go across and stop so that you come up like this. Now, if you want to do the face, we're going to start with the eyes that are in the center. So come about halfway, and then that will be the bottom of your line. So I'm just going to do from the edge, you do a little line, and then you're going to make those into rectangles, just small rectangles. Like that. You can make it even. And then you divide that in half. And in half. And then if you have a black Sharpie, or if you're just using your pencil, color that in so you know that that's black. For pig, you do a line across, and then you're going to make this into a rectangle, but not all the way down. Like that. There we go. Okay, so we have a rectangle, and then we're going to do two lines. We're going to divide this kind of into three. So you have two lines going across, and then you put a line in half, and then half, and then half. So you added 3 lines. So there, pig's almost done. We're going to do the legs for pig. So we're going to do rectangles, all the way 4 rectangles here. So there's 1, there's 2. It does help to have a ruler for this. And we're going to do 3. Kind of make them the same if you want. Try anyways. Yep, and then we're going to do one at the edge here. Like that. So we want to make this look 3D now because it has shape. So we're going to add these black lines. I'll show you how to do that. So we're going to do an angle in line and an angle in line. Okay, so they both are little lines that go in. And then you attach those together. Okay, and then we're going to color that in so that it's all black. Now we're going to do the similar thing to the legs. So we're going to do an angle in line and attach it up. Angle in line and attach it up. Angle in line, touch it up. Angle in line, touch it up. Then color those all in. It's helpful if you have black for this because it makes it really stand out. Now pig has little squares down here. So you put 2 little squares inside and color them in. And we're going to add one more to the face over here. We'll do our angle in, and attach those lines and color it in. Makes it look like a cube instead of a flat square. So there's our drawing of pig from Minecraft. I'm going to show you how to paint pig now, but you can also just color yours in with markers or use whatever you have available, pencil crayons. I'm going to use acrylic paints, and I like these Liquitech basic ones, but you can also use tempera paints, which are washable, like Crayola makes good ones. So whatever you have available, let's go for it. So I'm going to mix my white and red together to make pink, but if you have pink, you can just use that as well. So I take quite a lot of white, mix it with the red. And you can do this with a paintbrush too if you don't have a palette knife. Just like so. And I want some that is lighter and some that is darker. So I'm going to do some lighter pink over here. So to make it lighter, I just keep adding more white. There we go. That's a nice color. So I'm going to paint the body and the face, not this, this little snout area, and the legs with pink. So I just got some water on my brush, and then I'm going to go for it. I'm going to paint the whole body. Sometimes I find it helpful to sort of outline. You can do this with markers too, like outline what I want to paint. Or use the side of my brush for the edges and just fill it all in. So I painted the body and the head, except for the snout, and the legs, all the same color of pink. All in. So pig snout, these two parts are a little bit lighter. So I'm just going to take my pink and add some white to it. There we go. Make it a little bit lighter. And then I'm going to put that there. Great. And if you go over the black, it's not a big deal. You can just go over it again once it's dry with a black Sharpie. Okay, and then this inside part, a little bit of my brown was kind of similar pink that color that we did the body. But if you don't have that color, like if you don't have brown, you can mix red, blue, and yellow together to make that color darker. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that looks about what I was going for. And then these outside ones, you can do there's brown. It's kind of like a brown. So. In this one, I'm going to add some lighter ones because I made my pig quite dark. So I'm going to mix like a lighter pink, and I'm just going to put some squares. Another thing you can do to make pig look pixel, which is like a whole bunch of squares all together. Instead of painting in or drawing in a whole bunch of squares, you can just add some, make some squares. Just makes it look more interesting. And you can put these wherever you want. Sort of a hint of it to make it seem like it's made out of squares. Like that. It helps if you have a brush that's flat. It makes it a little easier to make squares. You can draw them too and color them in. You can make your background any color you want. I'm going to do green because that will really make pigs stand out. So if you don't have green, you can mix it with yellow and blue together. So it's mainly yellow with a little bit of blue. And there's a nice green. And you can add some white if you want to make it lighter. It's totally up to you. I'm going to add a little bit of white. Make this a nice sort of light green. A little bit more yellow and blue together.